Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Alrighty, now let's get right to the forecast, as we hope you had a wonderful weekend. And it was finally named Tropical Storm Alex as it made landfall just outside of Naples, Florida, just down there along the eastern or the west coast of Florida. At least brought several inches of rain, even parts of down there of the southern Miami Keys area brought somewhere between 8 and 10 inches of rain for those folks down there. So they are cleaning up after Tropical Storm Alex. And you see the forecast spaghetti model plot showcasing the storm to remain a tropical storm. Highest winds have got close to 70 miles per hour, but it has not been classified as a hurricane. It is expected to be, as we like to call it, a fish storm. As you see, this is going to be meandering and going along in the ocean there. Thanks to high pressure that's in control starting here soon, it'll allow some of that storm currents to remain well out of our area. If you do have folks along the coast of Carolina there outside of Wilmington, Oak Isle, the Outer Banks, of course, if you have any travel vacation plans, or if you know people down there, let them know there are some rip current warnings and watches up for the coast of Carolinas over the next couple of days because of those that tropical storm is now moving in, and of course it is expected to move just outside of Bermuda, just what you see there as well. So the good news is that this storm is now going to be a fish storm and no locally impacts for us. Moving on to the rest of tonight, sunshine will be out there. You're going to start to notice the dew points and the humidity. The dew point is the amount of moisture that's available in the atmosphere. So just keep that in mind as you're out and about. You're going to be saying, wow, it's beginning to feel a little more muggy as we make our way towards the upcoming night and going into the rest of the week as well. We'll have that dew point forecast for you coming up on later on this week. So other than that, a very warm and calm night is in the making. As you see our area overwide lows for the rest of us, temperature staying in the 50s out there. We are going to see, again, some cloud cover possibly moving in our direction. So it's going to remain mild and cool to put this out there. 50s again for our friends in Patrick County as you make your way towards Ridgeway. Same story, 57 is the popular number, 56 here in the city, 60 just outside of Rocky Mount. Make your way towards Fairmount outside of 58. So other than that, I'm not expecting any rain developing this evening, just to remain fairly mild. Of course, sky watchers, if you're out there for the next couple of weeks, we have the summer, we've got the June full moon out there. Also, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn are all going to be in alignment over the next several weeks. So if you see the bright stars in sky, those are the Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn are going to be out there. I think I said that right. Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. Yes, because Earth is the third planet from the sun. So I'm trying to get my astronomy here correct for you. So if you're out tonight, take a look at the telescope and look at the bright stars in the sky. That'll be our planets. They're going to be in line for us for the next several weeks as we have an astronomy night ahead for us, and of course the full June moon. There's no super moon expected here for the month of June. Like I said, we had that back in May. The next super moon will be, or the next full blood moon, at least to say, will be in early November. Tomorrow is going to be an interesting day. We'll get highs in the mid 70s out there. Our warmest spots is our friends in Ridgeway outside of Martinsville Speedway. They're at 81. The coolest spot, of course, is up towards the mountain of Medicine at 70. Everywhere else staying in mid 70s. So stray shower possible. Some areas may not see rain at all. Some areas may see a passing shower here or there. The humidity will start to go up in the morning, or the afternoon, so it won't be too terribly tropical feel, but again, there could be some spots that'll be feeling comfortable, and then we'll begin to see the low humidity in the morning. And then throughout the afternoon, we will begin to see the humidity go back up in store for us. So we have a humid week in the making. Temperatures again here in the city will remain variably cloudy. So we may see a stray shower, but again, possibly later in the day, we may see some sprinkles here or there. So if you're out and about tomorrow doing your driving, coming home from work, or you're during your lunch rush hour, just keep in mind that you may see a light shower here or there, but don't expect anything to be widespread or significantly impacting. Let's talk about the next several days, as is always important as we get things started here for the upcoming week. We're now in the first full week of June now. Of course, a lot of things, sporting events happening around many parts of our regions as the school's out. Maybe you're taking yourself, enjoying your time out there on the green, practicing some of your golfing or your softball or baseball. Of course, several baseball games there are happening in our area, not at the high school, but of course there at the Mustang Stadium. If you're heading out to that the next couple of weeks, we may even start showcasing you those forecasts, making your plans to head out towards the Martinsville Mustang Stadium there as well. If you want to take in a game this week, or better yet, if you're going to be out tomorrow. So once again, a stray shower possible later in the day, nothing to be widespread. If I'm getting only a 30% chance, or pretty much generally everybody will have a widespread better chance of rain on Wednesday, as we'll have a cold front that's going to be pushing our direction. Now, you're probably saying, Dustin, the temperatures are not dropping. That's because we have a two-part series of fronts moving through. So Thursday, it's going to be warm and humid. We'll see the increased humidity on Wednesday, Thursday, and going into Friday, we'll most likely see the higher humidity values, or dew points are going to feel like in the mid 60s. So it's going to get really muggy over the next couple of days. So if you're out and about tomorrow, just keep in mind, again, that stray shower is going to be out there. Wednesday is a better chance of some scattered storms later in the day. That'll begin to see that front move through. Right now, the severity of these storms are nothing to be too concerned about. We're not talking about any spin up. We're not talking about any hail, possibly some quarter or pea-sized hail, and maybe some heavier thunderstorms in the wind would be with the concern. Anytime we get thunderstorms in the summer, a lot of times we have these pop-up afternoon events because of the heat and the humidity and the unstableness in the atmosphere, thousands of feet up. What happens, like we said, think about, we have a flood concern, but we're not going to be talking about flooding concerns this week. You have flood concerns, the water has nowhere to go. Think about wringing a sponge out. Think about that as I guess we're doing our thunderstorm activity. Once enough moisture is built up and allocated in the atmosphere, once you wring that sponge out, that water is going to come out in a hurry. So Wednesday, some scattered storms out there in the day. Humid still on Thursday, or dew points are going to be in the mid 60s. That's why it's going to feel a little uncomfortable out there as you make your way towards that. Friday, still seeing some humidity levels, but not as bad as it'll be on Thursday, though. Showers moving late on Friday night. So if you have any weekend activities, do know that Saturday could be a wet day in the making right now. Some computer models are having this having a duration, a long event, other having it as a short duration event. We'll see there, but it's going to get cool real fast again. So it was nice this weekend, and we're gonna see some sunshine as we make our way toward the second half of the weekend coming up, but I'm not expecting a complete washout by no means right now, to say the least. So we'll break it down one more time. Stray shower possible tomorrow. Other than that, you may remain variably cloudy. You may get lucky and get a few breaks of sunny skies today. Wednesday, we have the day we'll keep a close eye on, as some possible storms going to be moving through. Thursday, and again going to Friday, the humidity and the dew points are going to way up there. So if you're working outdoors, just keep in mind you're going to need to stay hydrated these couple of days, as of course we'll talk about the heat index value too, basically meaning what the feels like temperature is. We have that in the wintertime too, and of course the summer like temperature as well. And again, the scattered showers on Saturday. Okay, enough of my time here for you. We have a lot more great local programming. We appreciate your company, and thank you so very much for spending part of your day here with us on this Monday edition of BTW21 News. We will be right back.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.